more can I say?
Top Billin.
All right, Top Billin. Last time I talked about Oklahoma's defense, I jinxed it, according to everyone, right before the Kansas State game, when I said that it was scary good, right? Then I had to hear 50 million people talking about, well, this video got proven wrong today, or, and then they played Kansas State, or, this didn't age well, did it, Cletus? But how come nobody came back afterwards, right, to revisit this? Because that's what the internet does. And all Oklahoma did was what? End up with a top 25 defense at Oklahoma. Remember, we should say if Oklahoma could find a defense that could be top 60 or something like that, it could probably really make some noise, right? It's Oklahoma anyway. It's going to always be one of the, if not the very best offensive outfit in the country. But man, the 24th ranked defense in the entire country at Oklahoma? And you still got these people out here talking about some Oklahoma's defense sucks? Man, slap yourself. All right, you got to give Oklahoma complete credit for beating a good team like Baylor twice in one season. That's virtually impossible. And this particular content has nothing to do with the matchup versus LSU, just strictly talking about what Oklahoma does on defense. So LSU fans, don't be running up in here like I know you're going to do, talking that cash money shit. So, all right, I like the use of the personnel by Oklahoma. You knew as the season would go on that they would find different ways to implement Alex Grinch's scheme. I like putting Jalen Redmond right here at a shade, right? From a shade all the way out to a three technique. And then using guys like Nick Benito, right? They're going to run kind of a two-man game with Benito coming on the inside right here. Then you got Redmond coming on pretty much a two-gap over penetration to the exterior. So a two-gap skip on a wrap right here. Got a cat like Brian Meade sinking back, right? Almost to like a robber coverage. And then, of course, man, you still got your man Neville Gallimore getting it in. And, of course, the great Jalen Redmond. So a lot of speed on the field right here. I won't say that moniker that they like to use. You need to get out of using monikers and just say that you play good defense here. But we see it folding going on right here. Now look at the space being able to be had by a man like Jalen Redmond, right? A guy you could probably say could play an outside linebacker in a 3-4, right? That type of an athlete playing on the interior of a defensive line. The ground he's able to cover. Getting to the quarterback. They're extremely aggressive getting to the quarterback, man. That's something that could bode well for them, or it could actually be a detriment, depending on how you look at it. But we see it right there. Quarterback having a flush. These guys on wraps and schemes and stunts, doing a lot of stuff. Now let's see what's going on the back end right here, right? So they're running coverage on the back end. Looks like you got a mixture of man and zone within a zone confinement, at least right here. Deep third of the field being had by the cornerback over there. Oh man, the man Meade turned around and just ran. So he was just getting depth, right? Kind of have a pseudo robber under here, or a spy more likely. So you got pretty much everything covered. Some good defense right there, man. And they were extremely aggressive in this game. All right, let's check out some of the creativity right here. See him running out of looks like a traditional odd front alignment, right? Got David Agwebu sinking right there into the boundary. You got Kenneth Murray, same thing, right? Almost like a double fire zone. But then you have a wrap, right? Kind of a TT stunt going on. What I don't like, though, is this particular player, right? Since Kenneth Murray is in his shallow zone drop, my man's taking a kind of an inside approach, getting washed down right here. So this would kind of leave a big void right here. So you got to watch that. But what you'll have is Delarian Turner yell on a third level sin. And you just get the creativity and pressure going like that. Alex Grinch is doing a lot, man. He might be doing the most. But if you see what I'm saying right there, got a TT stunt with Redmond and Gallimore. Delarian Turner yell. Extra aggressive safety. But look at this, man. You got pretty much everything, right? Especially when you're rocking with man coverage and then a zone drop underneath. Really nobody open, nowhere to throw the ball. So all thing that Delarian Turner has to do Just make sure he keeps kind of an outside contain next time, but he kind of gets held right there and he flushes. But what's amazing is look at the hustle from Neville Gallimore coming from right where I showed you, right? On that TT stunt. Look at him, big man, go right down the line of scrimmage. The quarterback's like, man, hell no, I'm not even going to try. He was like, forget that. That's crazy. Got to say the future of OU's defense looks pretty bright when you're talking about, man, they're running with a lot of freshmen, right? Got freshman and Nick Benito here, freshman and Jalen Redmond, freshman and Ronnie Perkins, all with the big man, the redshirt senior here, Neville Gallimore. But the same kind of deal going on right here. Another TT stunt with Redmond and Gallimore. But watch Ronnie Perkins right here. This is my dude, man. This dude can absolutely get after the quarterback. He ends up taking on 2 blockers, right? Tying up 2 and then getting skinny and uncovering. TT stunt. See even Kenneth Murray coming from the second level, right? Would have been kind of a delayed blitz from him. But collapse in the pocket, of course. You got Redmond collapse in the pocket, but just watch Ronnie Perkins. Look at him get skinny, right? Turn kind of parallel to the line of scrimmage. Use that speed and that strength. Nothing you can do about it, man. Look at that. He doesn't make the play, though, but he gets by with a little help from his friends. Benito. All right, real quick, let's see some of the things they're doing with the coverage shells. You're going to have a bell and sink, right? Got Trey Brown on a bell, and Deshaun White's going to sink underneath that. So Alex Grinch pulling out all stops, man. So Brown's going to be on deep third coverage, it looks like. You see the sink underneath. Maybe the quarterback could hit this right away, right, instead of waiting for it to uncover. But since he's on the deep third, he gets to cover everything moving that's deep right here. So he sees that. Quarterback waited a little bit too long. If you can see, this could have been definitely problematic if it weren't a bad throw. But Trey Brown does his job in his zone. Man, that would have been cool if he would have picked that off, but that's some really good technique right there. Not too many people running bell and sinks. All right, another 2-man game right here. Got Redmond on the out, Benito on the in. What I don't like about Oklahoma sometimes, though, is I feel as though it could be a little bit too aggressive to where they don't maintain leverage, right? So if that's a kind of a pet peeve of mine. I've seen them lose contain for the run or just allow a QB to scramble out the pocket. And sometimes they go a little soft, too, at the end of games. But we've seen that with some really good defenses across college football anyway. So I think these coaches would just rather get beat death by 1,000 cuts than to give up explosive plays at the end of the game. But see it going on here. A lot of speed, couple of freshmen getting it in. Benito with the inside move. Too good. But even this right here, so if he didn't get there and this QB, right, was not a freshman in his own right, maybe he dumps this off to the running back and everything's vacated right there. And you just never know what may happen. So you're counting on these guys to be able to step up, Caleb Kelly, and these guys to be able to tackle him. But you're definitely living on the edge right there. But it does not matter. Double trouble right there. Spread his herb ass on the grass like fertilizer. All right, so there you go, man. I tried to tell y'all, I saw what I needed to see from the defense earlier in the season. Every defense is going to have a couple of bumps in the road. Nobody's perfect. But if you think this defense is not good or not even that, if you think this defense is the way it was last season, then you haven't been watching football. You cannot skim football and watch highlights and think that you can analyze some football out here. So please don't come up on my channel talking about Oklahoma's defense sucks and all this and that. It's not even close to sucking. It's actually pretty good. So but we'll see moving forward. I'll have a lot more on the defense. And, of course, I got to get over there to the offensive side of the ball where the magic is made, right? With my boy, the people's champ, Jalen Hurts, all right? So with that being said, it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Make sure you subscribe and like and tell a friend to tell a friend. And I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.